Hey guys!
Bloodred Hourglass. I don't have any oikos.
No.
So my voice is not what it used
And
to.
you're allergic to,
I'm allergic to granola now. Ah, frick. Anyways, we're not here to talk about my health issues. We're here to talk about Bloodred Hourglass. By the way, they have a new album coming out. They named the album Godsend, which is very appropriate because the fact that there's a new Bloodred Hourglass album coming out, it is a godsend.
Yeah.
I have the album already. I already did a review. So if you click in the top corner, yeah, that corner right there. So if you click in that corner there will be an icon there for you to go check out my album review of Godsend from Bloodred Hourglass. But we're here today to check out their brand new video.
I know you've been waiting for...
I've been waiting all day and all night for this. I've been absolutely dying of thirst to sit down and watch this video because this is Waves of Black, my favorite song on the album.
Ooh.
It's the first track on the album and is my absolutely favorite track on the album. I'm going to ask you to pay attention to the chorus. The lyrics in the chorus are absolutely magnificent.
Ooh.
I mean, the lyrics throughout are magnificent, but the chorus...
You've never done that in the video.
I've never done that magnificent, that Italian, like, magnificent. No? Yeah, bibbidi-bobbidi. All right, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you ready for some Bloodred Hourglass? Waves of Black? You ready?
Yeah.
I don't think you're ready. I want to hear it. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's do this. All right. I have so many things to say, but I really want you to go first because obviously I knew the song already.
I also knew the song already.
How did you know the song already?
Because when you were listening to it in the car...
Holy shit, yeah!
Like, I was in the car most of the time.
Epic fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I got the album, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And I think for those 2 weeks, I don't think I listened to anything else in the car but this.
Yeah.
This was the opening track. Yeah, so yeah, I forgot about it. You heard it already in the car. All right. So, what did you think of the chorus? I told you the chorus with that, you know, this universe is not made for me, and this universe is not made for you.
Yeah.
We're the paradox. We're not gonna live forever. Something along those lines. I love that chorus. It's so dark. I absolutely love that chorus. I have so many more things to say, but I want to hear you because if I start talking, I'm not gonna shut up. And then
after the chorus, the upbeat melody.
That I absolutely incredible. I said on my review, I don't want to give too much away. If you guys want to know more about the album, go check out the review. I go into detail about this song and a few other songs on the record, and I talk about a lot of things about the record. I really feel like this, to me, this album is the best Bloodred Hourglass album that they've ever released on many different levels. From production perspective, how clean and crisp the sound is. I felt that there was a little bit of noise around it. It was not as clean as this album is. This album is absolutely crisp and clean. The production, the mixing, the sound, absolutely phenomenal. So from that perspective, it's been a step up, even though the people involved were the same people involved in the previous record. So that to me was already a step up. And then the diversity of the sound. They've included on this record, there's a song where they include a little bit of clean vocals, which not a lot, just like 2-3 words. That's it. But still, that was something different. There's 2 songs on the record that include keyboard melodies. There's even a keyboard solo. These are things that they haven't really introduced before that they introduced to this album.
Kind of makes the album different.
More diverse in sound. I felt that some songs had a pure melodic death metal structure. Some songs had more of a metalcore structure. Some songs had more of a symphonic death metal vibe to it, because the way they incorporated the keyboards in some of the songs, it wasn't really the same way, for example, Children of Borden does it, which it gives the song more melody. No, they did it almost more from a symphonic death metal perspective. It created more atmosphere, a little bit of a keyboard solo here and there. They really brought
background.
It never really too much in the... I mean, when the keyboard solo comes in, obviously that's in the forefront. But the keyboard is never too much of a predominant factor. And they only use it, I think, in 2 tracks, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not like they use it on every single song, like Children of Bodom has it on every single song. So they were more like sporadic, more like... They incorporate... There's one song, I believe is Pieces, that after the chorus you expect a melody like that you totally, because that's the trademark Bloodred Hourglass. You expect that melody after the chorus, right?
They always have a cool melody after the chorus.
In Pieces it doesn't. It has almost a thrash metal guitar riff to it. It makes the song so heavy, and it changes it changes everything that your brain has been wired to expect from them. It changes. So to me, this album is very diverse, and it's their best album to date.
You know what's funny? Out of all the songs we listened to in the car, this is the only one from this album that I've listened to, because obviously it's the first
one. I played it, but it's the one I kind of play it more. Because it's my favorite album.
Yeah, so the other ones, I'm surprised because like I didn't listen to the one with the keyboard melody, and because
there's 2 of them. I think Alicia is one of them, and I can't remember the name of the other one.
Because this one was probably the most played.
Yeah, because this one is the opener of the album. It's my favorite one of the album. I must say, it's my favorite. There's another one called "You Ask, You Shall Receive." That song is very much in line with this song. It's an absolute banger of a track. Absolute banger of a track.
I remember we were coming back from guitar lessons, and you're like, okay, we gotta... Because we were almost home, you're like, okay, I gotta end it off with a banger, and then you went all the way back. Yeah,
this one is my favorite of the album. Now, I feel like this song was the perfect introduction to the record, because this song is your typical Bloodred Hourglass song. When I think about Bloodred Hourglass, when I think about their previous records, this song is Bloodred Hourglass. So I think if you're going to start off the record, and this is a record that I feel the band is showing a lot of growth and maturity. They're trying a few different things here and there. Not a lot. They don't want to change who they are. but I feel like they want to experiment with a few things here and there. So I feel that they did a really wonderful job experimenting because they added a few things here and there, but not enough to change the sound of the album and not enough to change who they are. So if you're a fan of Bloodred Hourglass, you're going to love the album, and you're going to start getting used to some of those little changes so that the next album that comes around, they can take the next step, and it's not going to feel for fans like they've gone too far from what their original sound was. At least that's my perception.
Yeah.
I honestly, that's my perception.
But I
think
think they have to keep their trademark of having...
The trademark, the melody is still there.
Yeah.
And you're still going to get that throughout the whole album. That's still there. They just throw, like I said, a little bit of a clean vocal here, a little bit of a keyboard melody there, a keyboard solo here, a little bit more of a thrash, almost, there's one or two riffs, almost sound like speed metal. You know what I mean? Like they incorporated a few things. I like that. Because if I want to listen to Heal, I'll go listen to Heal. I want to listen to something fresh, something new. So I want something that kind of changes different. A little bit, but not too much. Yeah. I don't want them to change too much, but a few changes here and there are welcome. This album has that. This song, to me, the reason I love it so much is because I felt it was the best song for them to start off the record with, because this is a song that if you told me that was released in a previous record, I would believe you, because it has that trademark, that melody after the chorus is a trademark sound that they have. The way they incorporate the solos, their solos are never really super extended over the top. The drumming, Jarko's vocals, the way he changes from harsh lower tone vocals to screaming vocals, it's absolutely incredible. Like he changes on a dime. So all of those things are to me, are Bloodred Hourglass trademarks. The fact that they put that on this track, and that's the opener, right away, when you start listening to the album, you're like, yeah, Bloodred Hourglass. So even if there's some changes down the road, you almost, if you're not really paying attention, you almost won't notice because you're already so into it. But if they started with the first song, let's say if the first song, Pieces is maybe not a good example, but Alicia, if Alicia was the first song, the one that includes a little bit more keyboard melody in it, I think it would put you all, wow, Bloodred Hourglass, this sounds a little bit different. It would put you on the back foot.
They want to start you off how you already know.
Exactly. The first 3 songs of the album are pretty much your trademark Bloodred Hourglass. The changes start to come more halfway through the record. So I feel like even the way they structured the album was extremely intelligent, because they allow you as a fan to get comfortable, and then when the changes start to happen, they're so minuscule. I think most people will go through them and won't even notice, and it's just like, oh, you know, great, another Bloodred Hourglass album.
Yeah.
But this song, absolutely. I think I just threw my back out.
And shut your pants at the same time.
Yeah. All right. This was absolutely grade A goodness. Can't wait for the next video. Now, if the next video they release is Pieces or Ask You Shall Receive, those two are absolute bangers. I hope it's one of the other. Or maybe Alicia, that has a little bit more of a keyboard melody to it. So we'll see. We have to wait. I don't know any information, so I don't know what they're going to do. They're keeping me in the dark. Yeah. All right, guys. So this is it for today. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.